Hi Pisces, welcome. This is our weekly reading for Pisces, July 15th through the 21st, 2016. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Inquiring. Oh, yeah. Well, that feels good, Vincenzo. All different facets of whatever you're wondering, confused, concerned, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. See how it feels for you. We're all beautiful, divine children of God. We're all psychic. So see what your own personal connection to spirit is this week. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, numbers, stories, personalities, information come through and make sense for you. And in the end, always use your own logic and intuition together to make sound decisions that are based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in this situation and their situation and their situation and so on. So we are all uplifted in love and brought to a better place with more clarity. So I brought out like the basics for us. I got my Thoth deck out. So I also have the Wisdom of the Oracle and the Romance Angels Oracle and the Fairy Realms Oracle for us. So see how these energies flow through your situation and your life this week, and how you ride these waves is up to you in the end. Oh, I almost forgot. I guess it's a finale for real. You guys are my finale this week, and I wanted to share this with Gemini yesterday when I was filming. A bald eagle landed in the tree by our horses. We found out later it was for an easy rabbit dinner in the yard. But besides that, my sister got some nice pictures, and I totally forgot to share this until right before your video. So apparently this is meant for you. I hope the bald eagle is important, perhaps a totem animal for somebody, like king of the air. I also think of angels, like big archangels, when I see a bald eagle. Let me let you see this. Perhaps you're just going to appreciate this. So beautiful. It's like me sitting in the tree, just hanging out. Okay, so I'm going to move on to our reading and see how it feels for you. The first position is for love. Love, relationships, matters of the heart, and communication. So let's see what God, universe, source, Holy Spirit, archangels, guardian angels, our higher self, spirit guides, ascended masters, energies of love have for Pisces this week for the highest and greatest good of all. Let's see what we have, Pisces. First card's for love, communication, relationships. That one. And the next card is for personal development and good old overall wisdom for us. Let's see what we have for Pisces. And the last card is for work, career, day-to-day activities, school, finances. Let's see what we have for Pisces. And from the Wisdom of the Oracle, one card for Pisces to help us out this week. And from the Romance Angels Oracle, Pisces. Let's see what we have. You make the funniest noises in my ear. One card for Pisces. And one card from the Fairy Oracle for Pisces. Let's see what we have. That one. Okay, let's begin Pisces. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Oracle cards. Goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You've finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. So I think of the Fool card, and also I think of the Death card. I think of both of those combined. Get rid of the stuff that doesn't work and make room for something better coming in this week. Something brand new, beautiful, bold, perhaps busty. I wanted to say that. Just look at the card. I'm learning to say what comes to me. Perhaps that's important to somebody. Busty. Perhaps somebody does, I want to say, like lingerie design, actually. Or bathing suit design. Perhaps you're starting something new. Perhaps somebody's launching something. You're not doing like shoe design anymore and you're moving to lingerie. Perhaps that's going to be a big change in your life. All right, let's see what we have for Oracle Wisdom. You have the Fates. You have 17. This is knowing the things that you can't change and allowing things beyond your personal control to come into your life. It's fate, karma, acceptance, and allowing spirit to move in your world for you, to work for you, to bring you something better than you had before. It's a 17. It's the star. It's freedom in acceptance of knowing what is fated for you. Allowing things that you can't control to be. Let's see what we have for the romance angels. You have trust, Pisces. This situation is calling for you to have faith. You have the Fates and you have faith. Trust. Trust this situation to unfold as it should. Trust things that are leaving your life to leave as they need to, so that bigger, better things meant for you, personally for you, are meant to come in. Just have faith. Have a leap of faith this week. Trust. Fall into something. Fall into something new. Let something new occur and sprout and spark in your life. All right, let's see what we have under, oh, Pisces. I'm just going to pull out all of these. All right, so you have the star in love. So love, communications, relationships. This is when you wish upon a star. You have the Fates. You have a double whammy here. You have a double whammy, in my opinion, because this is 17 and this is 17. The star. What do you wish, Pisces? What makes your heart sing? What makes your body dance? What makes your blood pump? What makes you go? What makes you tick? What fuels your fire? Something big is happening in the Fates, in the stars, this week for Pisces. So reach for the stars. Reach for things that are big. Take steps, even if they're tiny. Take tiny steps for big wishes, because big wishes can come to you if you take action. In your personal development department here, you have wealth. You have the 10 of coins. You have abundance in family, abundance in experience, Pisces. Abundance in understanding what is valuable. It's also the Tree of Life in this card. So It's going through experiences with consciousness so that you can learn and grow, understanding which paths were good for you, which paths were not good for you, and finding your own center going through. The short path, the easiest path, is being offered to you here. It's like you got a shortcut this week. If you trust that this shortcut, even if it seems like it's a longer way, will bring you exactly where you need to be in the end. Now, you do have, I'm going to go to this part, you do have work, and you have interference. So perhaps work has been an interference in pursuing your dreams, pursuing what makes your heart sing. Perhaps you have been buried in work, or have a lot of responsibilities every day that you have to take care of and do, and things just happen. Sometimes, I mean, look at this card. It's like you've been trying, you've been thinking about something, and you have these two thoughts that are very clear over all this chaos that's coming at you a different way. So perhaps other people have been interfering with your wishes, with your dreams, with your passions, with what makes you feel valuable. You need to feel valuable in you first, and trust in you first. Trust the connection that you have with Spirit, with God, with Source, with the universe, with everything around you, with your experiences, that you are who you are for a reason. And it's special. There's something really special about this reading. I'm going to actually pull you another card. I'm going to pull you another card on the interference. I want to get a little more clarity. I feel like perhaps work has just caused interference in something that you've needed to trust in. Let go of what doesn't work for you. Find how you can work and make your work the most valuable for the time that you put into it, so that you can find balance in your life, so that you can find, it's an 8. I think of karma, I think of infinity, I think of stability. I also think of like an 8 as a life path number. It's power. And ultimately, you find the most power in releasing the need to control anything other than you. And then your power is found again. When your intention is, I want to say no man is an island. One more card. Pisces for interference. More clarity. And you have the Magician. So it's up to you to trust your connection to Spirit and bring what you believe, what you dream. These are your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. You know what they are. You know what your hopes and your wishes are, Pisces. Only you do, and they're beautiful. Pisces, you can have, I feel like you have the biggest dreams of us all. And you can make them come true. Anything you want, you can have, Pisces. The Magician is the manifester. He makes it happen. He brings what he sees in the ethers into this reality and makes them tangible in his world. He can be a bit of a trickster in this card, and I see the Matrix. I see hyper awareness of where you are and where you want to go, and almost like a masculine energy in that creation. There's a bounce. I see him bouncing, like he's bouncing. He's not quite flying, he's bouncing, but he's bouncing in faith. He's having a leap of faith, He's leaping into a new life, into a new destiny that perhaps is an old dream, perhaps it's a new dream, but it's manifesting itself into your world this week, Pisces, if you take what's around you and you take steps to make it happen, to make it a dream come true. I hope this was helpful.